entrusting me with another contract. And sa totoo lang, it makes me feel very fulfilled kasi I put in a lot, all my work, all my life's work and effort has been with GMA for this past 11 years. So to know that I will still be with them makes me very happy.
Congratulations sa success ng Love of My Life. Nabanggit nga kanina, tumatak yung role mo as Nicolai, ano. And yung question ko, nabanggit mo yung wife mo kanina. How has being married changed your career plans and goals? May nabago ba? May nadagdag?
I must say it did not change it at all. No, I mean, a lot of you guys know I've been with Megan for 11 years already, a bit longer than my showbiz career. And we've always been very in tune, even before we got married. Para sa amin, marriage was more of a formality kasi everything, living together, talking about finances, talking about the various issues that married couples would already deal with. We were dealing with already and more kasi we would work together. We would do teleseries together, which would require us to be together 24/7. So para sa akin, in terms of changes, because of the marriage, because of the wedding, wala naman masyado. I think there were more changes because of the pandemic, to be honest.
Congratulations again. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Kate.
Thanks, Miss Kate. Next question naman will be coming from Mr. James Miguel.
Hello po, sorry.
Hi.
Yung question ko, since super active mo sa vlogging and sa podcast, mas malalesen na ba ito dahil kakaroon mo lang ng network contract, so mabibusy ka sa mga projects and all?
Sorry, what is that, James? I didn't get that.
Since super active mo sa vlogging and sa podcast, mas malalesen na ba yung mga pag-vlog mo and podcast since kakaroon mo lang ng contract mo with GMA?
No, I don't think so. I think that I've been vlogging since 2013, sa totoo lang. So it's been a really, really long time. And I don't think that there will be issues of balance and time. Sa totoo lang, I think that there will be more of a convergence. Kasi kahit yung GMA, mas nagiging open na sa digital platform. So there will be more opportunities to kind of collaborate in the digital space. So para sa akin, very exciting yan. Especially now na mas na-fast track because of how things are nowadays.
Follow-up lang, kasi sobrang napanood ko yung mga vlogs na and podcast. Inspiring yung mga topics and very motivating. Saan kayo umuhugot na inspiration and motivation on doing, or parang continuously sharing your thoughts and opinions?
First of all, James, thank you so much for watching and supporting the vlogs and the podcast. We super duper appreciate it kasi baby talaga namin yon. And in terms of finding motivation for some of the topics, sa totoo lang, these are just everyday topics that we go through as a couple. I mean, you think about money, health, daily living, workouts, even emotions such as arguments, jealousy. All of that we live through just like everyone else. And it just so happens we have a platform where we share the stories. So I think yun lang yung nangyayari dun. We're just sharing stories that we go through. And every day we have stories that we make. So every day there are more stories to share for the vlog and the podcast.
Ayun lang. Thank you so much and congrats sa pag-renew ng contract.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, Kuya James. Next question naman will be coming from Mr. MJ De Leon. Okay, MJ.
Hello. Yes. Here. I'm here. Sorry.
There we go. Hi, MJ.
Ang hirap pa rin ng work from home. But yes, hi, Mikael. Congratulations. Probably, sige, my first question would be, you've had food trips. You're really known for your food shows and even your vlog. So if you would choose a certain food item, fun question lang, or dish, to describe where you are at in your life and career right now, what would it be? And yeah, why? Pang-miss you yung tanong, but yeah.
Okay, so let's challenge ourselves a little bit. My answer to that would be the food that I have in front of me. So right now I have a pumpkin brownie.
Pumpkin
Sweet.
brownie.
Yeah, so medyo nag-plant-based diet na kami ng aking asawa for the past how many months already. And napakalaking bagay niya. In fairness sa kanya, ramdam na ramdam namin yung difference. And I guess I would relate my current situation to this pumpkin brownie. It's a bit bittersweet because of the challenges that the pandemic brings, but it's still definitely considered a dessert. So there's still a lot of fun, and we still get to make the most out of the opportunities that we have. And at the same time, it's healthy, and health is our number one priority. So hope that works out.
Yeah, pumpkin brownie. You got me intrigued there. Hindi ko pa natikman yan ever. But yeah.
Very,
Um,
very good, must say.
Sige, I hope I can try that in the future. Thank you for that answer. Second question. Can you tell us about, the Press Play project in True ID app?
The press play project. Well, actually, I was just a guest there, so I don't know how much I can tell you about it. But
Yeah.
I was a guest there. I think that press play is hosted by Richard Wan. I believe he might be one of the
I
producers as well. But unfortunately, I don't really have much to share about that. But it
Okay.
was a fun guesting.
Yeah, that's okay. Siguro follow up na lang specific to the projects. Do we expect you in GMA shows soon with the renewal of the contract?
Yeah, I've been getting this question a lot today. There have been a lot of internal discussions about different projects and opportunities na pwede sana namin gawin. It's just that yung landscape natin right now is ever changing. All of a sudden, you have extra rules,
Yes.
then lumuluwag yung rules. So parang nauudlot siya. So I'm not at
Mhm.
liberty to say what these projects are, but they are a moving target kasi hindi natin alam where will we be next month, 3 months from now, 6 months from now. So there will definitely be something. There is one with Megan. There's a couple more without. So when the time is right, then I guess you guys will find out.
Ayun, at least yung mga fans have something to look forward for a project between you and Mega. But yun, thank you and congratulations, Mikael.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kuya MJ. Next naman to ask questions is Mr. Alan Sancoy.
Hi, good afternoon. Kaya, hi.
Hello. There you
Yeah,
are. Hi, Alan.
yeah. Congratulations signing your contract with with GMA. So yung tanong ko, lagi ko tinatanong din sa mga nagre-renew ng contract with GMA. Ah, ano yung naging reason why you renew your contract with GMA? Kumbaga ano yung mga bagay na nagawa ng GMA for the past how many years that you're with Kapuso?
Wow. Actually, madali lang sagutin yung tanong na yan. GMA is the foundation of my career. And I say that, it's a very short sentence, pero napakabigat nung meaning at halaga ng statement na yon. Because they're the ones that took a chance on me. Sila yung they're the ones who gambled on me and said, okay, maybe this person can be someone for us. Maybe this person can provide value for us. So it's been 11 years and we're renewing a contract to be on board with GMA and Bea Kapuso for the next few years. So ang laking bagay niyan because it shows the trust and I guess it shows what we've been able to do for the past 11 years as well. Na I would like to assume that it was something good, productive, and of value.
Yeah. So congratulations. My second question is, kumbaga, ano naman, family-wise naman, after career-wise, ano pa, siyempre, sa tagal-tagal niyong magkasama ni Megan, kumbaga marami rin kayo na-discover sa isa't isa. So after marriage, kumbaga ano pa yung mga na-discover mo that you want to share to your fans about Megan? Being a husband, being a partner, yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, so let's go to something na laging tinatanong sa akin and baka maudlot ko yung questions ng iba dito, but I think people are always asking about babies. When are we going to grow the family? Of course, we do have one baby at the moment. That's my dog called Soba. And anong tawag dito? The baby question is definitely something that we've been talking about and we've never really discussed this openly before the wedding. So this is definitely something new, not just for us, but for everyone else involved and following our journey. There's no baby plans at the moment. Of course, 2022 is a new year, so that discussion has yet to be had for next year. So we will find out. You will probably hear the results on our podcast or our vlogs. So maybe when we're ready to start a family, that's where the announcement will start.
Yeah. How about discovery? About Megan? Being a wife, being a partner.
Discovery about Megan. Well, I guess something that I can share, although it's not much of a discovery, because I would always say na we lived very openly even before the wedding. So yung wedding, it was very much a formality. Mas maraming nagbago dun para sa mga kapatid ko at sa nanay ko kaysa sa aming dalawa ni Megan after the wedding kasi we were living life as if we were married already. So for everyone else, like my mom considers Megan her daughter now, etc., etc. Mas malaki pa yung pagbabago para sa kanila. In terms of discovery, I guess a tidbit that we can share is that we don't wear our wedding rings. And we never really had, and we had no intention. We tried for a couple of days, pero muntik na namin mawala, which was exactly what we expected and thought. So, it was a discovery, pero we kind of knew it. So, na-prove lang namin yung expectations namin.
Last on me, Mikael, if you want to share something about your, kumbaga, dun sa pinirmahan mong contract, ano yung mga upcoming projects that we will look forward to?
Yes, unfortunately, I am not at liberty to discuss the projects, pero ang dami na namin napag-usapan na pwedeng gawin. It's just that yun nga, yung certain current situation and yung climate with the changing rules, parang nagbabago lagi siya. Lagi siyang moving target. So when we're confident na maitatayo na talaga namin yung project, I think that's when GMA will give us the go signal to finally announce. But rest assured, meron yan.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And congratulations.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, Kuya Alan. Next naman si Mr. Albert Abelido.
Hey, mabuhay!
Hello, mabuhay, Albert.
L. Ayan, yung first question ko is, reflecting on how you started your career, were you surprised with na, magaling pala, kaya ko palang umarte ng ganito and all. Parang, kasi you started as a model, di ba? Parang, how that kind of transition changed you in terms of kung ano yung mga capabilities mo as a person.
Yeah, well, sa totoo lang, I don't think I've ever thought of myself na, wow, kaya ko to. Because when you're in the moment and you're improving and nadadapa ka, tapos you have to get up again, parang usually it's a struggle kasi it's a lot of fear and anxiety na as you're trying to learn this new craft of acting and then you get into hosting and then you get into vlogging even. These are all skills that the very first time you do it, obviously you're not very good at it. It's just that process siya and journey. So I guess when we look back 11 years later, which is now, in retrospect, we've gotten to this point where, okay, they're giving me a new contract. They're entrusting me with this new contract where they want to keep working. We want to keep working together. And I guess that does say a lot about the 11 years, that over the 11 years, we've improved and I've improved in my skills. But the contract also means that over the next few years, I have to keep doing that. So it's constant improvement and constantly looking for challenges and motivations for us to do better.
Ayan. So, and which excites us as well as viewers, kung ano pa yung ipapakita talaga ni Mikael and all. Ganyan. Pero like, now na parang you're married, may mga limitations ka ba na sinet for yourself in terms of how you wanted to appear to us, your audience?
Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. I think that coming off the wedding, maraming nagtatanong, magkikissing-sing ka pa ba? Yung mga ganon. I think these are natural questions, especially in our country. And that's all right. But so far, no limitations. I mean, as an actor, you still take projects as an actor, and if that's part of the script, then it's part of the script. So I think the process of accepting and getting into projects still remains the same. So I think essentially, siguro when it comes to our work, nothing has really changed as much. Megan also, I would say, I can safely say, would feel the same way. We accept projects in terms of what kind of challenge does it pose and how do we grow as a person and as an actor. And I think that should always be at the forefront when making decisions about career and work.
Thank you. Thank you, Mikael.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks for the questions.
Thanks, Kuya Albert. Next question naman will be coming from Mr. Rocky Batara.
Hello, Mikael.
Hey Rocky, kamusta?
Hello, I'm good. So first of all, congratulations for continuing your journey as a kapuso.
Thank
So
you.
pag-usapan natin yung pagiging loyal kapuso mo. So isa ka sa mga loyal kapuso actors na hindi talaga umalis sa GMA ever since for 11 years now. And ang daming magaganda mong projects na nabigay sa'yo ang GMA, like yung unang project mo sa Amaya at yung tumatak na Likolay sa Love of My Life. So para sa'yo, Mikael, ano ang mako-consider mo na greatest achievement na naibigay sa'yo ng GMA?
Wow, the greatest achievement, I guess, is the most recent one that you have. And that would be signing with GMA again. Kasi parang ito yung ano eh, ito yung parang at the peak of the mountain right now. Kasi ito yung collection ng lahat ng mga ginawa namin together.
Yes.
GMA entrusts me with a project. I have to make sure that I give it my all and I do well. And then the next project, I have to make sure na ipapakita ko I've grown and I've learned from all the previous ones. So I guess itong contract signing, the reason why we're here at lahat tayo nag-uusap-usap, I guess this would be the greatest moment at the time. Diba? Because it shows that we've been doing things right and there's something here that we can still capitalize and grow on in the future.
Yes. And follow up on that, so bilang isang loyal kapuso, ikaw yung nakita namin, Mikael, na talagang hindi namin nakita sa ibang mga networks. So lahat talaga ng projects mo with GMA, and talagang kita namin yung pagiging intact mo with kapuso. So para sa'yo, Mikael, bakit hindi mo iniiwan ang GMA?
To be honest with you, super simple lang yung sagot dyan. I'm happy with them. And I think when you're happy in a certain place and you still find challenges. So I'm happy with them and I'm still very much challenged by the projects and the work that we do. And I think that makes me a better person, to be honest, diba? If you're happy and you're constantly trying to improve on yourself as a worker and as an actor and as a person, then I can't ask for much more personally.
And for my last question naman, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga dream leading ladies mo. So for 11 years with GMA, nakita ka namin na tinambal kay Marian, kay Carla, and even your wife now, si Megan. So para kay Mikael, sino pa ba yung mga dream leading ladies mo na gustong makatambal in the future? Siguro top 3 in no particular order, and anong mga projects yon with them?
Yeah,
sino pa
well, to be honest with you, kanina pa namin pinag-uusapan ni Megan, like, sino ba yung mga hindi ko pa nakakatrabaho? Kasi ang dami na, 11 years is a long time. You work with so many people. So first of all, I would love to work with all of the co-actresses and co-actors that I've worked with before because I would consider almost all of them my friends. And there's always something new when you work with someone again. Iba yung chemistry ulit eh. Parang there's something more eh. Parang mas malaman siya. But of course, at the same time, the second one would be, if I were to think of those na medyo ka-age ko, I haven't really worked with Lovey, I think. I worked with Lovey once, but that was like 2 taping days. And then I haven't worked with Heart. So those are the people na naiisip ko na my age na hindi ko pa nakakatrabaho. But the third one is more interesting kasi kita natin na on social media, ang daming influx ng new and talented younger artists in GMA now. And how would that work? Hindi ba sobrang nakaka-intriga yun na how would I work with some of the younger artists right now? So what kind of dynamic would that be? Kasi for the longest time, it's usually me and then a more veteran artist. And if you put me as the veteran and someone newer, anong chemistry ang lalabas? So very interesting yun.
And anong mga type ng project siguro ang gusto mong maka-work with them? Like yung sabi mo mga kanina sa mga younger artists, sa mga previous actresses na nakatrabaho mo na. So siguro ano pang mga projects ang naiisip mo na pwede niyong gawin together na hindi mo pa rin nagawa? Thinking
Well,
of
I'm
them.
actually open to anything. In terms of hindi pa nagagawa, that's always super duper difficult to think about kasi we don't know what's in store, especially now. May merging of the TV and digital space. So baka may kakaibang platform or kakaibang format na ilalabas. Of course, hindi naman mawawala yung heavy drama, comedies and sitcoms. So I guess open lang ako sa kahit ano, and there's not one specific project that stands out that makes me say, I really want to do this. Parang I've always been, yung mindset ko dati, always just be open for whatever's presented.
Yes. Okay, so that's all, Mikael. Thank you and congratulations. Looking forward sa mga bagong projects mo with GMA.
All right. Thank you, Rocky. Ingat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kuya Rocky. Second to the last questions naman po will be coming from Mr. Chad Solis.
Hi, Mikael. Congratulations.
Hi, Chad.
Ayan.
Thank you.
Hi. So, with your more than 10 years sa showbiz, no? How would you describe yung naging journey ng career mo? And what would you consider as like highlights and lowlights ng career mo?
Oh, how would I describe my journey? I guess my journey was a journey of perseverance, at least from a personal level. Kasi I've never been shy to say na it was a very difficult path for me on a personal level because I had to learn all these new things and it wasn't the easiest thing to learn. I think you could see, my growth from the very first teleserye I did to everything in between to now. I guess the latest one would be Love of My Life. That I've changed and that I've grown in terms of going about my craft, acting, and even hosting. So definitely it was a journey of perseverance kasi every time that there was a mistake made, I had to get up and learn from it immediately, right away. And happy lang ako na may opportunity to show that I learned. And yeah, sorry, what was the second question, Chad?
What do you consider the highlights ng career mo?
Wow, so many highlights. Sa totoo lang. I mean, if you give me any project, I can give you a story that would stick out. And I guess siguro if I were to pick one highlight because of recency bias, let's go with Love of My Life. It was very warmly received by people, even on Netflix. People would tell me that they're always watching it and rewatching it and marathoning it. So para sa akin, it's just nice to know that your most recent project did well and it gives you a lot of motivation, diba, to head into that next project, kung ano man yun, with a lot of energy.
And Mikael, if GMA will going to grant you one wish lang na hihilingin mo sa kanila, ano yung i-wish mo?
You know what? I'm the kind of person who doesn't really wish for much. So I don't think I'm not sure if I would wish for anything. I would probably wish for a next project, but technically they have to give that as well. So with the contract that we have, but not a lot of wishing on my part. I've always been the kind of person go through life a day at a time, and whatever is there, just make the most of the opportunity.
Okay, so last na lang, Mikael.
Sure.
Bea is already in GMA. She's now a kapuso. You're one of the premier leading man ng GMA. May plans ba working with Bea?
Well, I don't know of any plans. I've never heard of any, but if the opportunity was there to work with Bea, I've met her maybe once or twice already because of Megan. My God, I would love to work with her. Just the body of work that she's done, it would be very interesting working with her and seeing how she goes about her job.
Thank you, Mikael, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kuya Chad. And last question this afternoon will be coming from Mr. John Bueno.
All right, Mikael, I just have...
Kumagkaw. Kamusta?
Ito lumalaki. Anyway, I just have like a couple of questions. Like Andrea Torres, in a recent interview, actually told people that you did actually had a rift with her during your project like a couple of years ago. Was that something? Well, she told her piece already, so I'm just asking, what was that particular incident in your occasion?
To be honest with you, the details escape me, but this isn't something that we've ever hid. I think we've been talking about this for a very long time already. If I remember correctly, this was during Sana Ikaw Na Nga. But after
Mhm.
this project, I think our friendship grew because we still had With a Smile, we still had Ang Lihim ni Anasandra, we still had our project in Cambodia. And I always tell people that Andrea was a huge part, especially during my early days, because we spent how many years together doing projects in and out, promos and regionals, and she was even part of the video in during the contract signing. I don't know if they're going to show you guys that video,
Mhm.
but overall, I mentioned a while ago that I can give moments with my co-actors and co-actresses or within a project. And same
Mhm.
with Andrea, the moments that I would share are not just the happy moments, it also would be the challenging moments, similar to what she was talking about. And I think I take that I take that very happily because that collection of moments is basically our friendship and our relationship together.
All right. Um, your image has been very clean, you know. Is there something that Mikael Daez is actually bad at?
Yeah. I'd say I could be pretty bad at everything that I do. It depends who you're gonna compare me to, right? Anong tawag dito? I think it's very difficult judging art and judging this kind of craft, which is
Mm.
acting or vlogging, which is extremely subjective. I mean, if you're a person looking for a car review and you watch my vlog, you're gonna say, "What is this?" So, di ba? Parang depende naman yun. I think more importantly, when you're creating content, which let's be honest, is extremely subjective. I think the most important thing to consider is you need to be happy with what you are producing. And whatever anybody else comes in and sees, then you have to allow them to interpret your content in their own way. So if people relate, then great. If people don't relate, that's okay. So I don't think there's any one piece of content that will universally, make every single person in the world happy because we're all different. So I guess yung mindset lang na yun when you're creating the content is very important so that you can stay true to yourself with whatever you create.
All right. Now, last question. I know it's been 11 years that you've worked with GMA. Are there specific people that you think you should be thankful for in your career?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I mean, if I go through this list, I'm gonna feel a bit bad because I'm gonna leave people out.
Mm,
But I guess if I were to think about one, hmm, let me think of one. Because a lot of these stories are ano eh. A lot of these stories involve people who are not in the limelight.
mhm.
So if I mention a name, parang syempre, I mean, it wouldn't resonate because baka hindi niyo siya kilala. So I guess we'll just leave it at, in my journey, I think I already mentioned there have been many ups and downs. But in every down, I never picked myself up on my own. There was always someone there. A lot of the times it was Megan. A lot of the times it was people whom I worked with, directors, producers, co-actors. So I would do an injustice to everybody whom I worked with because I consider them a reason why I am here where I am today. So I just say thank you, even to everyone here. A lot of you guys I've talked to and worked with on in various levels, in various platforms. So there's also a role that we all played in each other's lives. So para sa akin, it's a collection of all these moments that led up to this. And then moving forward will be another collection of moments. So I'm super thankful to everyone whom I've come across, to be honest with you.
By the way, who actually was the one who convinced you to go to TV? Coming from, of course, the modeling career.
You know what? We're gonna have to find out. Kailangan na yata natin mag-investigate. It might have been Miss Annette Abrogar Gozon.
Mm,
Abrogar. And I think she saw my Jollibee ad. So I
mm.
think I think that's where it started. But we'll have to do a bit more digging kung yun yung pinakauna. Yung unang exposure ko doon sa GMA XX.
Okay, can't wait to see more from you. I'm very happy